Shalom. Praise Yahweh Shem Shabbat Shem Dash. This relates to reports. These are relating to U.S. leaders, relating to condemnation over, relating to the Venezuela fiasco with arresting Maduro, Prime Minister Maduro. Kim Jong-un, he makes strong warnings over to U.S. over relating to releasing Maduro. You had China talking about relating to releasing Maduro, ready for action. You know what I mean? So these other nations, other Bolivian president called President Trump compared to the Hitler of the New World. You know what I mean? The French Prime Minister accused the United States of violating international law and escalating or exacerbating potential global tensions, man. And you had Denmark's Prime Minister, Denmark, saying she wants Trump to stop threatening to annex or seizing relating to Greenland. And you have Cuba. Trump says Cuba could be next on his target, relating to he declares the island's badly failing nation, man. Relating to embargoes and different things. So the economy is probably not the best there. You know what I mean? Scripture talks about 17 and 16, the 10 horns which thou sawest in the beast, EU, NATO, shall hate the whore. And that's the one, the whore represents America. America's riding relating to relating to these beasts, these 10 horns, these nations, man, which are allies to the whore, which is America, man. And they shall make her desolate and naked. They shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So they're going to turn against, which these allies are going to turn against America, man. Over policies, over policies, and pretty much global actions they're taking, the actions they're doing, and the policies, man, they're implementing, man. You know what I mean? So these nations are going to turn against each other. Dmitry Medvedev says a nation's only true security guarantees its nuclear arsenal. So, you know, these other nations are not happy relating to over the Nicolas Maduro situation, him being arrested. And I believe there's a report talking about he pleads not guilty relating to saying I seen that on a report. And so these nations are people are not happy. You know what I mean? Some even threaten relating to, you know, like North Korea relating to U.S. Now relating to Venezuela, looking at reports, Nigeria, which is one of Africa's higher producing oil production. You know what I mean? They rank 15th. They one or two relating to African nations relating to oil production. They're you know, dependent on the level of production. You know, I mean, they have infrastructural they have issues relating to security issues, vandalism, theft, infrastructural issues. You know what I mean? So it varies. You know, it fluctuates. So, you know, basically it's about the resources, man. You know what I mean? Whether it's Nigeria, Venezuela, you know what I mean, oil, you know what I mean, and U.S., you know, relating to, you know, U.S. also funds relating to Venezuela, relating to oil, American oil companies, they fund Venezuela, so twofold is at both sides, man, you know what I mean, so, and basically, it's all about the oil and the resources, man, you know what I mean, and really, you could probably put somebody in a position where, as far as leadership in Venezuela, where they cooperate with America, and that's what you see. You see interim prime minister relating to Venezuela um, is going to cooperate with U.S. You know what I mean? So so they'll put somebody who's going to comply or comply to and cooperate to their interests. And Greenland has resources too, so it's a form of colonization takeover, man. That's all it is, man. Yeah, Nicolas Maduro pleads not guilty in the federal court after the judge cuts off his outburst during his first U.S. court appearance. So these other South American countries, they could be next, man. Cuba, Colombia, etc., man. And some have a mixed feeling. Some are elated by it, and some are not. You know what I mean? So it's a balance of mixed emotions relating to that. China implodes in anger over U.S. use of force in Venezuela. Warns dangerous escalation. So these countries are not happy. China, Russia, Iran, they're not happy, man. You know what I mean? Let me see. You also have seen a report of Elon Musk, Venezuela, free internet until February 3rd, 2026. Reports Trump vows to seize and revitalize Venezuela oil. So it's all about seizure of oil, man. It's all about oil, man. You know what I mean? Largest reserves, Nigeria, they got oil, you know what I mean? So it's about seizing relating to their the resources there, man, in those respective countries. You have here we go. This relating to breaking news. Yeah, NYC relating to appear in court relating to Nicolas Maduro. The world's reactions relating to that. Some are cool with it, some are not. You know what I mean, basically. Maduro declares I'm innocent, and he also declares that he's been kidnapped and a prisoner of war, man. In a matter of speaking. So it talks about that. So this is just quick reports. Knowing this in the last days that perilous time shall come. Perilous goes to bad, evil, troublesome times, man. Iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold. Iniquity is increasing, but most of all, the love of many is waxing cold, man. You have Scripture talks about when they say peace, then sudden destruction, man. know what I mean? So First Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, the sudden destruction cometh upon them as a travail upon a woman with child, birth pangs, and they shall not escape. So society is going to portray or optically give the illusion of peace and safety, but sudden goes to what? Unexpected, man. It's something that's going to be unexpected, even unforeseen, man. You know what I mean? Unexpected. So we've seen a lot of things. World War III. We in various stages of World War III on a minuscule scale. You know what I mean? And the tensions with these nations, even the allied nations with U.S. and the other nations as well. So they can cause to turn on certain people, man. Turn on a particular, nations, man. You know what I mean? Over policies, man. Global policies, man. The acts of it, man. So this is something quick. I hope it helps relating to information. This is Zaya. Give all praise, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shem, Makaka, Zaya, Shalom.